What's up, everybody? Adam here with eTrailer. Today we're taking a look at the Yakima CoreBar roof rack system on our 2021 Mazda CX-5. If you have a naked roof on your Mazda CX-5, you have options to put a roof rack on here. I like Yakima just because it looks good, but this is going to allow us to get a lot of our contents whenever we're going on trips or whatever up and onto our roof, so everybody's a little bit more comfy in there, especially with the kiddos. Just having more space is always better. So we can put kayaks up on here, we can put a cargo carrier up here, we can put some bike racks up on here as well. There's a lot of different stuff that we have here at eTrailer, and having a roof rack on your vehicle just enables you to bring more stuff to wherever you're going. We're using the CoreBars right now, so these are going to be an upgrade from the round bars and the square bars, but it is going to be a downgrade from some of the other aero bars that have T-slots on top. T-slots, it really isn't a necessity. If you want to maybe get half an inch, maybe an inch lower height whenever you put on your accessories, that's where the T-slots really shine. But honestly, if you have any other wraparound accessory, these are going to work. These are going to be aerodynamic, so it kind of looks like an airplane wing. Smaller in the back, thicker in the front. So this is going to kind of keep that road noise down a little bit. When it comes to height of the actual bar, it's going to be about 3¼ inches from our roof to the bottom of the bar. And to the very top of the bar, we're only adding about 4¼ inches to the height of our roof. We opened up this sunroof and it doesn't have any clearance issues, so you don't have to worry about that. So you're not really disabling your vehicle from doing anything. Depending on what you plan on putting up on your roof, just be mindful that this roof rack system is going to have a max capacity of 220 pounds. So that's something to think about. You don't want to overload your roof. Another thing, if you are trying to do the Thule Holevator, we're only going to have about 2 inches from the tower out to the end. So this isn't going to be a roof rack we can use the Holevator with. I'm just a fan of Yakima. I may be biased. I just think they look the best, and the install wasn't really that bad. If there was a roof rack that's going to be a little bit easier to install, it's going to be your C-suckers for your naked roofs. It doesn't look as good, I can tell you that, but also it's just a lot more height added. So I think this has a good balance. It's high enough to where we can use our sunroof, and it looks good. And that's kind of what it's all about. I don't want to put something up there that's kind of an eyesore. So if you want to see how the install goes, stick around. We're going to show you. Be sure to check your instructions. One, there's going to be a measurement from the corner of our windshield up to the center of this foot. So look in your instructions and make sure to match that up. Basically from here to the center of our feet. And then there's going to be another adjustment or measurement in the instructions that's going to tell us how much of a distance from the center of this foot to the center of the back bar. So make sure to do all that, take your measurements, make sure it's nice and right, and then we can proceed with the back bar. Pretty much all we got to do is kind of flip this over. We're going to take our foot, and there's this little door right here. We're going to slide this out, and that's basically going to give us access to this bolt, which controls this. So that's what we're going to put it in. We want to make sure that the foot's going to be facing out. So go ahead and set it down. On top of that, take our tool and screw it in. Once it gets pretty tight, we already kind of measured the width of our roof at the desired spacing. So kind of match that up and then tighten it down. And with this tool, what's nice about it is it's going to start to click whenever we have it torqued down to the right setting, so you don't really have to worry about that. And we'll do the same exact thing for the other side. Now for the foot pad, we want to make sure that this arrow is going to be facing out. So place it like this, the little channels here, and you just got to use a little bit of muscle, kind of pop it into place. Once it's good, we'll do the same exact thing on the other side. Now go ahead and open up your doors, and we can set this down and get it positioned nice and center on our roof. We have a little notch right there. We're gonna fit it into that little gutter and make sure it's nice and straight. Be a nice time to take a measuring tape out and measure from center to center to make sure it's good on both sides. open up this little flap. We're gonna take our fit kit. It's gonna slide right in there. So this little thing has a hook on it. It's gonna connect onto it. And then we're gonna put it in the jam and tighten it up. I like to kind of tighten it up a little bit on one side, go to the other side, tighten that up, and kind of go back and forth just to make sure it's nice and tight. So once you do that, you just want to hear a little click, and then we know it's torqued down, and you can close this flap. And then after that, we're pretty much ready to put on the cap. With the caps, they just have these two little hooks on the bottom. They're gonna go right here. So you just put it down first, and then click it into place. We don't have locking cores on here now, but if you do want to get some, you can just grab some whenever you grab the kit, because they don't come with it. And that's basically it. We're ready to throw up whatever accessories you guys want to put up on top of your Mazda's roof. And that was a look at our Yakima Roof Rack system with the CoreBars on our 2021 Mazda CX-5.